Spurs boss Ange Postecoglu has been speaking to the media ahead of their game at home to Leicester on Sunday, and he reiterated that their season has been massively affected by injuries.
Just injuries. I mean, it's, you can walk outside and say, geez, it's really bright, and look at the sun and think, oh, maybe it's not the sun, but it's the sun, mate. We've just got injuries. And you can ask, you can do a million investigations and talk to anonymous sources, but you don't need to talk to anonymous sources. You can talk to me. Every decision that's made is on me. I'm responsible for it. I'm the one that's guiding this. If you're looking for a head on a stick, take mine. But I am absolutely 100% confident that we are in a much better place in all areas of the football club today than we were when I started.
By the way, if Ange was to come in this studio and look up and see it's bright, it's not the sun. That bloody lamp. They've finally changed, so well done to them.
They changed the lamp for you?
They've changed it now. Happy, see? He's funny, Ange, isn't he?
Yeah,
he must be an interviewer's dream, not nightmare dream, because you think, I'm going to get a line out of him. I'm definitely going to bite.
You know, again, but they know what they're asking because they know exactly what's going to make them. And that's why I think sometimes with managers, which, again, we've said it on this time so many times on this show, when you show a microphone under a manager's face just after a bad defeat, I think someone is to go, do you know what? No. Like, even the number 2, I'll do the press today. Because he comes out and just... And as a prime example... They can't
all of them, right? All of them. If you keep losing...
No, but I think Eddie Howe's quite good at it.
Eddie Howe is very good at it.
Regardless whether he win, lose or draw, he comes out and he's always the same.
Yeah, you are right.
But I think he's got a good point. I think they are in a good place, Tottenham. The injuries... and listen, I'll be one. When it comes to... Not even so much making excuses for Tottenham, but the amount of injuries they've got is... Come on. Goalkeeper, centre halves, you centre forward now.
Hold on, you say goalkeeper. They've just bought a goalkeeper who could be their number 1.
He's not. Vicari's their one.
Okay.
He's not. Vicari's their one.
Right. The front 5, they've got enough fully picked
One's
players.
missing.
What?
One's missing. No, sorry, 2 are missing. Brennan and Solanke. The 2 centre halves, Romero and Van der Ven. You doggies up.
No. It sounds like I'm going down the road of they haven't got. I know they've got injuries, but they can still field a decent 11.
Yeah.
And who they play? Everton. That first half, right?
Appalling.
Right. That's not to do with injuries.
No, that's to do with him setting up in a way that they've never played before. Yeah. But no, I think the game should be decent. It'll be a good game.
Yeah, it'll be a great game. Yeah. We'll talk about that a bit later on because we've got Ready Steady Quick. We are taking calls on all things Leicester. What's happened over the last 10 years? Premier League champions, FA Cup winners, and now you're staring relegation again in the face. Lewis is a Leicester fan. Hello, Lewis.
Hello, boys. How's it going? You well?
We're great, man. Thanks for asking. How are you today?
Yeah, very well. Love the show. I actually spoke to you boys the day before Rude was appointed, just after we'd got rid of Cooper, and naively said that I think Rude was one of my choices to come into the club. And I think talking of just pure naivety, I think the way we set up to play football and we're trying to go toe to toe with these teams at times. And I mean, one of the centre halves we're going toe to toe with, we once put 9 past when he was at Southampton. It's baffling at times. I think you look at the way, it pains me to say, the way that Forest set up their teams. Big striker, lump it to him if you need to, play football when you need to. We're playing out from the back with a championship level team at best, and it's mental. I can't wrap my head around it.
Lewis, can you put your finger on one moment where all of a sudden it changed?
I think when the way Enzo left all of a sudden. And then we had him in a press conference 24 hours before saying he was here for the project, loved the club, loved the community. One big club came knocking and he went. I don't blame him for going. Who wouldn't? But it's not ideal.
You can't swear and then say, excuse my language. That won't get you through it, will it? You've sworn, so we have to get rid of you. But it was a good call up to that moment. See, that's what happens with football. You get emotional, you get involved. Hopefully Josh hasn't got a potty mouth. Hello, Josh.
Hi, lads. How we doing? You all right?
Watch your language. Be careful. You heard what happened to the last caller.
Yeah, don't worry. I've been listening. I won't make that mistake.
Good.
Yeah, I think the state of the club at the minute is a mess. And I mean, I'm only a young lad. You know what I mean? All I've seen with Leicester is good. So I think it's about time I see a bit of that at the minute. And
How old are you,
that's
Josh?
The way we're going. I'm only 22.
Okay.
And I think I don't want to be the guy now where I'm pointing a finger at Ruud van Nistelrooy. I think at the end of the day, he's still got a lot to prove as a manager. And I think it's a great job for him to take with us. It was good. It's a Premier League job. I don't want to point a finger at him. My issue is Rudkin. I don't understand how that man is still in a job, honestly. Not a clue. I don't understand it at all. The management of the club is just an absolute mess. And I think that's the problem at the minute. you can't point the finger at Van Nistelrooy. I think.
So in your lifetime, you've seen your club win 2 league titles, an FA Cup, and a Charity Shield.
Yeah. It's been amazing until and then Vichai sadly dies, and I don't think Top has got that fight for the club that his dad had, unfortunately, which pains me to say, to be honest with you. But I just think the way the management from when Vichai sadly passed, it's just gone downhill from there, unfortunately. And I think Rudkin and Susan Boyler, whatever her name is, how they're in a job, I will never know, honestly. But for me now, as a young fan watching us in the Premier League, I'm just going to enjoy what we've got left and start seeing some of the bad bits of football, I reckon.
Josh, how old are you? 22?
22, mate, yeah.
Josh, welcome to football. That's what happens. You've got that for the next 50, 60, 70 years. Please God, Josh.
That's it, mate. That's it. And you know what? I'm not going away anytime soon. I certainly will be keeping my season ticket. Whether we're in League 1, League 2, you name it, I'll be there.
That's
so
what football's all about.
Either way.
That's what football's all about. Have a great weekend. Thanks for your call, pal.
Yeah, cheers, mate. See you later.
See, that's the problem with Josh. Since he's 13, they'd be brilliant.
Imagine you're a 10-year-old, 11-year-old Man City fan. Right now, you're going into meltdown.
Yeah, and
you can't work out what's going on.
Yeah.
All you've seen your team do is win everything.
Imagine if this season you go, you know what? I support Forest. I'm only 10.
Yeah,
Forest. They look like doom, don't it? Phone up next year. It's totally different.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.